As world leaders sat in the audience, a declaration from the world's most powerful nation.
We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism. Around the world, responsible nations must defend against threats to sovereignty, not just from global governments, but also from other new forms of coercion and domination.
President Donald Trump's speech to the UN General Assembly outlined his policy of sovereignty and patriotism. He mentioned a number of UN institutions that Washington has left or boycotted since he came to power, including the Human Rights Council and the Global Compact on Migration. His address stood in contrast to the UN Secretary General's call to strengthen the world body.
Individual leaders have the duty to advance the well-being of their people, but it runs deeper. Together, as guardians of the common good, we also have a duty to promote and support a reformed, reinvigorated, and strengthened multilateral system.
Trump's second UNGA speech continued the America First theme that he presented to this international forum last year, which marked a major shift from President Obama's foreign policy.
Binding ourselves to international rules over the long term enhances our security. And I think that's not just true for us.
Trump has pulled out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the Paris Climate Accord, and the Iran nuclear deal. He has threatened to leave the World Trade Organization, the North American Free Trade Agreement, and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Charles Kupchan from the Foreign on Council Relations sees Trump's policies as promoting a post-American, post-Western world order.
He wants to go back to a world of hard, sovereign, self-interested states. He wants this to be a world of America first, Germany first, China first, Japan first, everybody out there doing their own thing. And that's a dramatic shift, because starting with Pearl Harbor and running through President Obama, we were very much about seeing our interests as intermingled with the interests of like-minded states, not running counter to them.
The U.S. representative at the UN, Nikki explained the U.S. still wants to be involved in multilateral organizations.
But not in the way that they're mandated on what the United States does or that infringes on the American people.
Trump has often accused countries and even alliances like NATO of taking advantage of the United States. And his supporters see Trump's rejection of multilateralism as keeping his campaign promise of making America great again. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News at the White House.